Okay, I'm back out on my wore down relic site with the legend and the new V1.15 update. Trying out the DT adjustment, which I've found works really well in the minerals. I've got some targets flagged and kind of compared which ones would be I would have found without the DT, and I've got probably half of them I don't think I would have found without the DT. You turn the DT off and they pretty much go away, but a couple that would have been found anyway. I'm hunting an area that I haven't really been over real hard with the Versa. I've been over it before with the Legend and other machines, but I wanted to try to find something decent today. So I've got them marked. I ran out of colored golf tees, so I'll try to remember what these are. This first one is very iffy. Without the DT, you're not going to hear it at all. I've got it in 2-tone just for simplicity. I've been hunting in 60-tone. This is with the DT on 5, which 4 does pretty much as well, but this is on 5. .33, .32, a lot of ferro check on the iron side, but the tone's clean, and dragging off of it, you don't really get a lot of iron. It's real short this way. It's still, again, no real iron. It could still be a big piece of iron deep, but that's with DT on 5. If we take the I'm at recovery 4. If we, well, push the wrong button again, looking at the camera, not what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Alright. Recovery 4, DT's on 5. Let's turn it off. See, it's just pretty much gone. There's a little bit there, but not near as good. I probably would just have walked on by that one. But with the DT, put it back on 5. So that's with the DT showing a target. Let's dig it and see what it is. Okay, this next target is one I actually already dug a plug and flipped it over, and it is something good. I was running out of golf tees, so I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and dig this one. But with the DT on 5, it sounds pretty decent. You know, decent ID, not a lot of irons most of the time. But I wanted to show this one because when you turn the DT off, it's gone. Not completely, but not good enough you'd probably stop and dig for it. But like I said, I'd already flipped this one over, so I think it is something decent. Let's flip it back over and see. Yep, that's non-ferrous. Brass. Threaded pipe. It's going to be something like off of a gasoline lamp or something like that. There's no house out behind me. So that's a keeper. That thing was, I don't know, what was that? Right at 6 inches deep. So at 6 inches deep, the DT mode makes a difference. That's what I was seeing in the test garden back home, and it's playing out in the field. So DT's worth using here on this red dirt site. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, this next target I've got marked green and yellow. So yellow means I'm not sure, green means I think it's probably good. So let's find out. Let's listen to it. This one you can hear just fine without the DT. $29, $26, $29, $28. So I think that's probably going to be something good. Let's see what it is. Okay, that was a non-ferrous target. It's something brass, thin brass. I'm not sure what it is. It's old. It's very thin, very brittle. It broke up. There's still some more little pieces in the hole. It was about 6 inches deep. But that's what we're looking for. It's not anything valuable or anything, but it's old. It's non-ferrous, so I call that, a good hole. All right, this next target is like the last one. It's marked yellow and green, so I think it's a good non-ferrous target. It's not good enough to know for sure, but I think it is. I'm right under the power lines. The EMI is a little bit bad right here. I'm at 24 sensitivity. That's a solid 20. Like I said, the barrel check shows iron, but that's from the minerals. I don't think it's a big piece of iron, but if it is, I'll be happy with that. I like digging big iron too, so let's see what this one is. Okay, that was some more brass. 3 big pieces. It's thin. That's a corner right there, pressed corner. And if you look at all 3 pieces closely, you can tell at one time they were nickel plated. So it's probably some kind of real thin buckle, sash kind of buckle plate or something. I have no idea. That's been in the ground a long time for that nickel plating to come off, and the brass to have gotten that brittle. It was about 6 inches deep. Pretty decent sized targets. While you could hear both this one and the previous one, even without the DT, they showed up. But we've got some more that won't show up without the DT, so stay with me. Okay, that was, like I said, that was a piece of camp lead in the bottle. I like to dig at the camp lead. It's old, been here a long time. Early folks dropped that in that bottle too. Alright. Alright, this next target is just green. It's probably the best sounding one I found today. And it sees it just fine without the DT, so hopefully this is a good target. We'll see what it is. Okay, I'm not actually sure. It doesn't sound worse flipped out of the hole. Let's see what it is. Well, let me find it. I can't do this one-handed. Okay, that was a little aluminum rivet. I think it may have been like what goes on a power pole or something like that, but not a ferrous target. About, I don't know, 4 inches deep. Alright, see what's next. Alright, I've got this one marked yellow and red, because I think it's probably iron, but it sounds pretty good. It's clean, there's no iron coming off of it, so it may be a good target. This is another one that could have been found just fine without DT. So let's see what it is. Well, it was not ferrous, and it's no good. Pull tab. Even on a relic site, you'll pull drive. Get pull tabs. Man riding around in his pickup, looking at his cows, drinking beer. That's the way it is. Okay, this last one is just green, and another one that could have been found without DT. I've got this one and one more right there, and then I'm probably going to call it a day. It's about close to 90 degrees, probably 80% humidity. Not used to it yet. And these damn gnats are worrisome. Luckily, they're not real hungry right now. 29. No iron on the ferrule check. 29 that way too. Probably another damn pull tab, but we'll see. Okay, that last target was a pull tab. This one, I ran out of golf tees, but it's a 27, 30, 26. That's with DT. Let's turn the DT off. I think this is one of the ones that you leave it on. Yeah, it's pretty much gone without the DT. So let's turn it back on. 4, 5, 6. So the DT makes a big difference on this one. So let's see what it is. Last hole. Okay, this last target is probably the best one. It's some kind of lead seal. Very unusual. It's got 4 points on it and a hole in the middle. The 4 points are iron wire. So it's some kind of seal. Very unusual. Just looking at the lead, the amount of oxidation on it, I've washed it with my spray bottle a little bit and brushed it really good, took the oxidation off of it, but it's old. That's not something that was dropped, 75 years ago. That's well over 100, 125 years old, easy. So that's pretty interesting. I'll have to see if I can do some research on what kind of items were sealed with something similar to this, but it would have to be something pretty substantial. So that's my hunt for now. Overall, I'm pleased with the DT very much. I'll be using it a lot on my relic sites and when I'm hunting for deep targets in milder ground. Both did a good job. Alright, hope this was helpful. Wish we had some better targets. But I've got a good site that I haven't been on yet that's probably virgin that ought to have some really good stuff. And we'll get on it hopefully later on this summer when everything works out. So until next time, thank you very much.